Hey you should subscribe. $1.99 a month, you get access to the After Hours show and so much more. Let's get this party started. This is the Block Party, a Minecraft podcast, episode 102. We're your hosts, Bearded Sloth
and Little C.
Let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get into today.
Today's show includes pranking and trolling in Minecraft, the past week in Minecraft, your listener questions, and, of course, Holy Bookworm's Joke of the Week.
We are recording this episode live with listener participation via Discord chat. Visit theblockpartymc.com for the ultimate Block Party experience. Explore our free Bedrock add-on packs, join our amazing Discord community, and find our fun-filled YouTube channel. Help support what we do and unlock exclusive perks like the After Hours show and access to all of our past episodes by becoming an official subscriber. Hi, Little C. You're
Hello.
mocking me over there.
I was not mocking you.
You scared me with that TNT.
Oh, man, yeah.
He placed it right after I was done with my part of the script.
I pulled it out of my inventory.
And I just heard that hissing. Ah, that's the most frightening sound ever.
And there's a creeper plushie right in front of you, so...
Oh, no. Oh, man. Wait, creeper? Oh, man.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Oh, no. What's this show turning into?
I don't think they want to know.
It's another Friday evening we're recording this. I'm liking this Friday night stuff.
Yeah.
It works out pretty well. I get it all edited and ready to go by noon, usually on Saturday. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. Let us know what you're thinking of that. Our topic this week, pranking and trolling in Minecraft.
This is pretty much all I ever do.
Who decided to come up with this topic? Seriously, this is not good. I don't want to encourage this stuff.
Keep the pranks. Prank BS. I think we should just prank you so much that we just steal your house. We just steal your whole house.
Just like you're just going to pick it up, lift it, and move it. That'd be hilarious, actually.
Exactly.
That'd be a great prank. That'd be really good. Yeah, of all the people to come up with this idea, this wasn't me.
This wasn't me.
You.
Shocking. It wasn't me.
Of all people, I think she has a dark side. It was Holy Bookworm.
Maybe she has an alt account that we don't know about that plays on Jericho and just pranks people 24/7.
I thought she was just trolling me at first. See what I did
there? You deserve that.
Yeah, I definitely deserve that one. I do have that sound effect back. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Loses all of our listeners.
All right, so I changed it up a little bit. I didn't really ask them questions, the listeners on Discord this week.
They seem to do really well with that.
They did really, really well. I don't know why, if it was the topic itself.
Yeah, it's the topic itself. You can't give yourself credit for that. It was the amazing topic.
But we did kind of get their brains going. We've asked them whether you've been the mastermind behind epic pranks or have been at the receiving end of a hilarious troll. We want to hear your funniest, most clever, and family-friendly Minecraft prank stories and experiences.
You have to put in family-friendly because Minecraft pranks get taken too far.
Yeah, too far many times. I've been on the receiving end of that a few times myself, so yeah. And then we also asked you, the listeners, to share your favorite prank moments, successful troll escapades, and the unforgettable reactions of your fellow players. We really loved hearing these. We got quite a few in. I'm really excited to read these, Little. So go ahead and you read the first one.
First one comes from Nero MJP 1771. Once while doing some in-busting with my buddy, don't know how we got on the subject of teleportation, but we did. Anyways, long story short, he wanted to see if he could jump in the void and TP to me before dying. Weird flex, but whatever, I agreed. He got the command off in time, but unfortunately, instead of him to me, he teleported me to him, and yeah, we both fell to our deaths in the void. We laughed for so long after. Good times.
I have to ask, do you think he meant to do that? Because that seems like something I would get you to agree to and then say I made a mistake.
Definitely something I have done to a few friends. I didn't mean to do /kill. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, right. I didn't mean to hit the keyboard /KILL. No, it's just like every other word, like
Yep.
slash TP. It's the
Yep.
exact same thing. I just mistyped.
Yeah, I just mistyped. I'm bad at spelling, okay?
That's got to be it. That is a weird flex, by the way, Nero MJP.
That's a pretty cool flex. But sure. I mean, copy and paste exists. How do you mess that up? You prepare it beforehand.
Control C, Control V.
Bam.
It's
Simple.
amazing. You know, I'm kind of new to that stuff. The Control V.
Yeah?
That's something I've learned probably in the past 3 years.
Yeah, you started coding. You had to learn that. That's
Yeah,
the only
exactly.
thing that's the only thing you need on your keyboard to code. Control C, Control V, bam, professional coder now.
There is a lot of that with it. All right, our next comment came from Chef Sunshine. I was on a friend's realm and I threw about 4 stacks of eggs inside her mother's house, and when she came out of her house, it was full of chickens. She's wondering how they spawn there. And on the same realm in somebody else's house, I hit a cat in the wall and they couldn't find it.
Both of those, the second one is very rude. The first one is rude, but they're both funny.
Yeah, the chicken, I mean, that's a classic. Full of chickens.
Yep. Every day. That's your generic Minecraft prank.
Right. And that's always a good one. But the cat in a wall, I really like that. I really like that one.
That's
or
evil.
A dog or a pig or
a
anything.
Parrot.
Ooh, a parrot. Oh,
Because
that's
they
even
mimic
better.
Sounds.
They would mimic all. And you'd think you'd get rid of. Do they make random sounds too?
No.
They won't, even if nothing's around.
They'll make parrot noises.
Okay, but they won't mimic something that's not there. Okay, that's too bad. But you do have creeper heads now with the note blocks and everything.
You just have that constantly on a really long loop.
Yeah. There's some good pranks I'm thinking of now inside walls, under floors.
The Ender Dragon head is very loud. Use this information as you will.
Yes, it is very loud. It's terrifying. Well, thank you for that comment, Chef Sunshine. Appreciate it, giving me good ideas here.
Our next comment comes from Advisory Labs. I once took a man's coal and spread it across 40 chests all over his base. That's the most unnoticeable, but also most annoying prank you could do. Especially to someone like me who is completely unorganized all the time. I have chests in every direction of my base, and I'm always running out of coal.
So, I'm thinking of how annoying that is. So you have the coal, just spread it all over. Is he meaning he's like separating up the stacks and placing 27 in each chest, basically?
He's probably putting in 3 in one chest and then some in the other, and
with
it's just
other
everywhere.
Stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is
They're probably
annoying.
chests that look like my chests.
Because I was thinking, well, you could just go to the chest and double click it or whatever, right, and grab it all at once. But now I'm thinking too, does that even work on console?
I don't know if it works on Bedrock even.
I'm pretty sure you can do some one way or the other. You can do that.
I think it puts it all in the chest. It doesn't take it out like Java does.
Either way, that's annoying though. But that's a good prank. It's not really hurting anybody.
But it's also hurting somebody.
But it's still, you feel it and it's fun. That's a good one. I think that's a good example of a nice, clean, fun prank.
I did that to my friend's diamonds. And they just happened to appear in my ender chest. I tried to put them in his ender chest. It was his ender chest in his base.
Yeah.
So I put them in
there.
It
in your ender
I'm like,
chest
here, I'll put it in your ender chest. And
Yep.
then somehow I got 42 diamonds.
I don't know how that works.
No idea.
Next comment comes from IRL Nick. Jericho Season 3 Prank War. Totems were popped. Bases were chickened. Houses flooded. The list goes on. That was really fun.
Yeah, you have a story for that, don't you, BS? You have a story about what happened to you when you decided to log on Anarchy Prank War.
You're going to have to remind me. My brain is getting old.
Someone with an end crystal, and you next to them. They killed you with the end crystal, and you just instantly died. You logged on, and you just died because you're bad.
I don't remember
You don't remember that.
I don't remember
when Anarchy Week happened.
Okay. Oh, Anarchy. Yeah, I don't pay that much attention to Anarchy, but we're talking about the prank war in general.
Oh, yeah. So Season 2 was the real prank war. Season 3 really wasn't a prank war.
Well, we had the prank war going, right? You could sign up for it or whatever in Jericho.
Oh, yeah.
You could sign up, and then those people were part of the prank.
Oh, yeah, that one.
But Anarchy Week, that's a whole different
Yeah.
thing, and that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Anarchy Week is something we do at the end of the
I
season.
completely forgot about the prank boy thing.
After I save the world for the season's done officially. I save the world, but then we open it up for like a week. Usually, we're ending the season around Christmas time. So we open it up and anything goes.
I love it when people flood houses.
There's
That's the best prank you can do.
withers
Honestly.
everywhere, TNT everywhere. It's just not good. Oh no. That really hurts my ears. I don't know why. It's something about that base of that TNT just boom right in my ears.
Your ears are broken.
I guess so.
Yeah, flooding houses is amazing, unless you're on the receiving end of it. It's also very time consuming to do as a prank. I mean, yes, you put the dirt layer, you put the water, and then you break the dirt underneath it, kind of thing. But still, it's pretty time consuming. But it's hilarious. You wait for them to log on to the server, they log on, you're just standing there, and they're just like, what? My house is full of water. That's not supposed to happen. My house is going to be moldy now.
That's never good. Houses and water don't mix unless you live on a houseboat.
You still don't want it in the house.
You don't want the house in the water.
And you don't want the water in the house.
Oh man, now we're talking like philosophy stuff.
Let's move on. Our next comment comes from Holy Bookworm. I don't prank others as I don't like being pranked myself. That being said, I have been personally pranked several times, totally a goat, by several citizens. Little C has got me several times as well. Silly people.
I'm right there with you, Holy Bookworm. I don't really get into this too much. I didn't even sign up for the prank war that we officially had. And I'm just not that guy.
He's just scared.
Would you like to tell the listeners a little bit about Totally a Goat prank? This was this season of Jericho SMP.
And it's still at our base.
It's still there.
So
because we're sharing bases with
She
Holy
was
Bookworm.
doing some work with other people. And she called a Arctic fox, a goat. So, some other people, I don't know who, but some people or person brought in a lot of Arctic foxes, tied them up, and renamed them all to Totally a Goat.
A lot of them.
The amount of time that went into doing that is impressive.
Foxes aren't the easiest thing to get a hold of, and especially
Arctic foxes.
Arctic specifically, and to get them moved over there. I mean, I guess the smart thing is you move two and then you breed them over there.
Yeah, which I have no idea how this happened. I just
tons
logged on
of
and they were
name
there.
tags. They're all named, right?
All of them.
So they did not
last
despawn.
one.
I haven't seen one in a while. Are they still over there? Just all
I don't
over?
know if Holy Bookworm let them go or what.
Oh, okay. But they're not going to despawn. They're somewhere in the world, right? Unless they get killed or something by lightning or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it is Bedrock Edition, so you never know.
There is that, and we did have a major update.
Yep.
The 1.20.10 especially broke a whole bunch of stuff, so who knows? But yes, we like trolling Holy Bookworm. I think it's because she's
too easy.
Yeah, she's an easy target, right? Exactly.
And she won't have any idea what happened at all. I remember I'll admit to this. I put a note block with a creeper head underneath her house with a pressure plate in front of a door. And she didn't even notice the pressure plate, which I guess you wouldn't notice. It was the same color as the floor and everything. But I would notice, but I play Minecraft too much. So she stepped on it when she went to go outside, and she's like, oh, my door opened automatically. That's cool. And then she heard the creeper sound, and she's like, ah! And it was hilarious.
That is a hilarious one. That's a good one.
Totally worth it.
Totally. But this might be why she doesn't play that much, too. I'm just saying, maybe we should be a little nicer.
Maybe.
All right. Thank you for that comment, Holy Bookworm. Next one comes from Starhammer88. I think that's a new name for us, so welcome in. The only time I did any pranking is when me and my friend started a new realm so I could help him learn more about the game. He gathered up about 5 or so sheep, and when he was offline, I went through and named them all Jeb _ to give him rainbow sheep, LOL. His response made my day. All right, Starhammer, you can't just leave us hanging. We need to know his response. Come on, what's the whole story?
Man, that's a good one. That's a good one. Imagine
All the
you're
sheep.
new to Minecraft, and then
Right.
you go to your sheep pen, and you're like, "Whoa, they're changing colors." I used to think when I was a noob and I first learned about that when you sheared the sheep, whatever color it was on, like when it was rotating through the colors, is what you would get.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be way overpowered, but pretty cool.
Yep, it's whatever it was before you named it. I'm pretty sure. Or does it default to white? It might be a version thing too. It might depend what version you're playing. I'm not
No,
sure
it's
how that
whatever
works.
version it was before you
Okay.
renamed it, because it
Okay.
doesn't actually change the sheep.
Right. That's what I thought too. It's just the look of it is rainbowy. Now I'm thinking about like I could animate a bunch of stuff. I might need to use that and have renamed stuff so I can just change the look of things. I think that's a cool way to do it. Like we had the pig, right?
Yeah.
And you renamed it Technoblade, and then it would put a crown on the pig's head, essentially, right? And that was a great thing. It's really fun to do. I really need to learn that mechanic and make some add-ons with that. I think that could be fun.
Not re- It
Like
doesn't have to be add-ons. It's just a texture pack.
Resource pack, right? Not behavior pack, just resource pack. That could be fun. Maybe I can add beards to animals.
There's no sloth.
I know, but beards by themselves are awesome.
Just every animal.
Every animal, you rename it something, rename it BS or something, and it puts a beard on it. I like that.
Sure.
Maybe I'll do something with that. I don't know. That gets a little complicated when you start getting into textures and 3D modeling and things like that. That is definitely not my thing to do. I like looking at the actual code that makes the game work. That's the things I like to do. Well, thank you for all those comments. It was great having this many comments. I hope that you guys can be a part of the show every week and get your comments in, whatever the topic is. Little C, I'm thinking about opening it up like another section, which could be just general comments and not necessarily to a particular topic if people just want to say something to us.
Oh man, so the block update stole our name and you're just trying to steal their segments now. Or is that the Spawn Chunks thing? I guess
think they
everybody does
both
it.
do. Yeah, everybody does like emails and stuff, but we don't have really a segment where people could comment whatever they wanted, right? Sometimes we do a free for all show, but it's still geared towards something in game. Maybe you just have something to tell us. Don't be afraid to get your comments in, whatever it is, even if it's not on topic or something. If there's something you want to tell us, please do. That's basically how I'm going to put it. All right, let's get into our thoughts about pranking and trolling in Minecraft. I enjoy watching people get pranked and seeing it. However, I'm just not usually a pranking kind of guy. I tend to take things kind of literally. And I think sometimes I end up not even realizing it's a prank at times. Sometimes I might be offended at first or something. And I have to think about it because I take things just so serious. I'm just not serious as in
No,
not
you
funny,
don't take anything serious at all.
but I take it literally.
Yes.
Right? And that's really what I'm going with. Now, with that said, I'm not against pranking in general. Like, I'm not against it at all, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. I just don't always get it. I like the classics, like the chickens everywhere, swapping out the build's blocks. That's my favorite. The pufferfish carpet prank.
Oh, yes.
That's a good one. You know, all those. And maybe it's just a case I'm getting too old to appreciate the pranks as much.
Or understand the modern humor of some of the pranks that are done.
Some of the pranks probably come from memes that I have no idea are out there,
Or even like
culture
just the
or whatever.
culture of
Right.
modern Minecraft SMP stuff and the pranks that are done there are usually a bit farther, but still it's a whole different like world.
Now, I do see pranking and trolling as two different things. Now, trolling in general, I'm very behind. I love trolling people, especially like social media and things like that.
I prefer to troll old people in real life, like grandparents. It's so funny.
And maybe problem people we've had that came through Jericho SMP. I might have taken trolling a little too far in DMs or something. And that's fine. And I think sometimes too, I do take it too far and other people don't realize that I'm even trolling. It's the opposite problem of the pranking. And to me, when people don't get that I'm trolling them, it makes it 10 times better for myself. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah, they're just like, dude, what are you talking about when you're just trolling them and you're just there trying not to laugh.
Right. I just find that great. And even if the troll never comes out that it's a troll to them, nobody else knows, it's a success if they don't get it. That's how I look at it. Little C, what's your thoughts on this one?
Pranks are so much fun. Trolling is so much fun. I love all the different pranks I have done over the past few years. There's a lot of them. And now I've started a SMP on Java Edition that's more content based. So it's someone has to be streaming it to be anyone to be playing on it. So it's pretty much only when I'm live that people are playing on it, or only when another streamer that's on the server is live that people are playing on it. So it's very content based. So we're doing a lot of stuff. There's a lot of rules I've implemented and we're still working on.
I
So
like the fact because I was watching a little bit of your stream today, and you've always made fun of me or whatever about having these rules, and now you're coming up with all these arbitrary rules in yours, and I understand why because
yes.
I've owned Jericho SMP for a while now.
Different with some of your rules compared. These are meant to boost content when Jericho isn't based on any content at all. This one is made for content.
No, I get it, and I get your reasoning. I'm all behind it. I just find it ironic that you've always made fun of me by making rules, and now you're making all these crazy rules.
Yeah, some of the rules, if you're someone who doesn't watch a lot of the SMP Live, SMP Earth, or even Dream SMP and stuff in that style, the content creator SMPs, the famous ones that aren't Hermitcraft, I made a rule when we get to the end, which we're not even going to the Nether for a while, just because we're doing stuff in the overworld and staying together. I know. I'm good with that on Jericho, by the way.
Idea came
I'm good with that on Jericho. But I have it so no elytras are allowed ever. We're never using elytras.
Okay, I like that.
Besides,
did you just code it out?
No, sadly, I'm using a Hypixel SMP, and I didn't realize that how limited it is.
Okay.
But I really want to move the server, but there's no way to download the SMP, and we've already got good progress. So sadly, we're going to have to stick with that, because we were trying to add proximity chat as well, but so we might have to change later, which is fine.
Do it now. Seriously. I know you got a good start. Do it now, because you're going to regret it if you don't.
Well, my theory is I'm doing this SMP now, and I'm letting a few viewers in that are active or subs and stuff like that. And then later on, once I grow a bit more and have a few more, quote-unquote famous, not really famous, but quote-unquote famous streamer friends,
right?
We're going to I want to start an SMP that's just the live streamers, that's just that, and then that'll be even more content-based. But yeah, the no elytra rule is going to be really fun. And then everyone has to base near the same area. It has to be pretty close to the main house or even connected to the main community house that I've started building. So that way we're all together and there's just people around and we can do stupid stuff.
So I thought about changing it up next season. It kind of like that. The one server I've been helping out a little bit, and they actually have their rule is they're on a mushroom island and you have to build on that island. Like, that's where your base has to be. You can go past it to get resources.
And that's the same with this.
But you have to come back. That's kind of how we have Jericho with the shops. The shops have to be in this certain area. So everybody comes back. But bases themselves, a lot of people like to be to themselves. But I do wonder sometimes if it would be better to have everybody basing in there. And maybe a base and a shop kind of combine them or something.
I think we had that on season 1 and then you didn't like it. Season 2. On season 2, we had houses right next to shops and it was really cool. And season 2 was probably the most successful Jericho season.
Yeah, we didn't get the houses too far away, but you could go further if you wanted. It's not like we limited the houses.
But yeah, this is but we're all staying together and then PvP is completely on. But we're not killing each other for
fun. I saw you shooting your fellow players with fireworks.
Yes, it was very fun. So PvP is only allowed for funny moment. Haha, funny content moments. So when I was doing it the other day, Iron Nickname was way more geared than me. And I think I punched him once. I was like, hey, high five. So I hit him once. So he turns around with an iron axe or something, crits me once, half of my hearts are gone. So I quickly type in chat /kill IRL nickname because admin abuse is funny. And he just died. Obviously, I give his stuff back, and that's like one of the rules is even if you kill someone to do something, stealing and all of that, even if you
Right.
steal it for content, still give it back later on, and obviously everything like that.
Yeah, of course.
But so I just killed him because deaths don't really matter. This was even early on when XP didn't completely matter. So I just /killed him, and he was just like so mad. It was
I could
so
see that
funny.
too, because we know him
Oh,
in real
it
life.
was so funny, and
And-
that kind of stuff makes it amazing for content.
Right. And it's good that you guys can prank, control, and things like that. And that is something you brought up a good point with that, with this whole topic, is you have to know your audience
Yes.
of who you're pranking.
Yes,
Some
so
people literally take it way too
the
personal.
Jericho SMP, like that group would not be good on this SMP.
No.
This SMP is complete, not anarchy, but it's craziness for content. But still, it's craziness, but it's meant to be, and it's fun. So yeah. And then pranks, the Jericho, the leveled down pranks, I'd say, of filling people's houses with eggs and silly things like that are also really fun for those kind of SMPs.
Yeah, exactly. And they're fun. They're not really that harmful. They can be reversed easily if need be. There's no long-term consequences, things like that. All right, I think that sums up the topic. It was a great topic. I mean, we're almost a half an hour in already, and we're just through the topic of the week. So
We're
thank
slackers.
you. Thank you, listeners. Actually, they're the ones that made this show what it is. And I truly appreciate that. Hopefully, we can come up with good topics for a while. I think we're going to have to start repeating some of them.
That's fine. There's not enough people subscribing and getting the really funny old episodes.
I know. Right. So we might need to bring some of those up. I don't know. All right, let's get on with it.
The past week in Minecraft, all info from Minecraft.net.
Okay, we've got really long ones, so this is going to be a super long show. We have Minecraft Bedrock 1.20.13, iOS only. It was a stable release, so actual release, Monday, July 24th, 2023. Fixes, fixed a crash that could occur on iOS.
Whoa.
You got any comments for that one?
So, here is my in-depth. I have 2 paragraphs of my opinions and thoughts on this. Don't worry, I don't even have an iOS device.
We'll move on. Minecraft Bedrock Beta and Preview 1.20.20.23 came out Wednesday, July 26, 2023.
Prepare yourselves. This one is way longer than the It's double the last one.
Double the length. It's got some fixes here. Fixed several crashes that could occur during gameplay. Fixed an issue where the blaze wouldn't get knocked back on hit and would have extended invincibility frames. That's not good. That's not good at all. Blazes are already hard.
Yeah, I did a mob tier list on stream and then made it into an amazing YouTube video. And I think I said blazes are just super annoying.
They are annoying.
I forget what I ranked them, but they're annoying.
They are. That was a good video, by the way. I
Great
did
video.
watch it.
Yeah.
All right, well, that sums up what Mojang's been up to this past week.
Not much. So what have we been up to?
Well, I did a lot of truck driving.
That's good. It's your job.
Other than that, last weekend, we did get the old retro game consoles all up and working in our studio here. So we have the TV on the wall now. We have these retro game consoles. So got to enjoy a little bit of old school NES Super Mario Bros.
It was amazing.
You know, that Super Mario Bros, I don't know where that came about. I always, my whole life, called it Brothers. And only recently have I heard Bros.
It's super. What is it written on the package? It's Super Mario Bros. On the packages and like branding.
But it's supposed to be for brothers.
Yeah, obviously.
Right. But I've always said it brothers. But anyways, so got to
you're
play that. It's been
old.
fun. I showed you one of the little tricks of unlimited water world, infinite water world.
Just what everybody wants on Mario.
Right. The first time I sat down and played, though, once we got it hooked up, I made it all the way to what? World 8-2 on one try. You just had to sit and watch me play.
It was very amazing. Totally. You can hear the huge excitement
And
in
then
my voice.
I finally did die, and then we realized I didn't put it on 2-player, so we had to restart anyways.
It was hilarious.
speaking of Super Mario Brothers, we watched the new movie that came out. Not new now, but came out recently.
Yeah, and the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
It was it's probably I think it's really good for modern movies. It's probably one of the best. I thought it was really well made
Now,
and funny.
I had to think back on what else I did this week, and I can honestly say I don't think I took my laptop out of its bag in my truck all week long. So that means I'm a Minecraft slacker.
Oh man, you gotta hook up that PS4 onto the TV so you can play.
I have the PS4 actually in the same bag,
Or you just
and I never
hook your
took it out.
computer into the TV and just play off of your computer on the TV. Bam, big brain.
I do that often, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't play any Minecraft. I didn't even do any coding. I didn't do anything to do with Minecraft actually this week. I'm really slacking. That's
Man,
sad.
you should I need to find a mod that allows controllers so you can join the Little C. That's what we're calling it right now. The Little C SMP. Name pending.
It would be fun just for content to get me on there.
Oh, it'd be amazing for you to
I'm
join
good
for content.
enough. I'm good enough with mouse and keyboard. I can play. It's not like I'm incapable of playing on mouse and keyboard.
Then you're joining tomorrow. I don't care. You're joining tomorrow.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what we can do and see what can happen. That does sound fun. Maybe if not tomorrow, maybe Sunday or something.
Yes, you have to. That is amazing content.
All right, Little C, what you been up to? Hopefully more Minecraft than me.
Yeah, more. I have. So last week I said I was gonna start playing Only Up. So I did 3 streams in the past since that on Only Up and got decently far. I don't think it was crazily far, but definitely good far. And every time that I streamed, I got farther. So I definitely think that eventually I'll be able to beat it. But we'll just have to see. It's going to be an amazing feeling when I finally beat that game.
I watched a little bit of it. It looks fun enough. It's just all parkour, right? There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's no real like puzzles to solve, or
you got to figure out where to go, but that's it.
That's it.
It's
so
not.
It's all
it's parkour.
Okay.
But it's for the $8 or $9 that it was on Steam. Definitely worth it, and definitely a stressful game.
Is there an end point to the game?
Yes, there is an end point that leads to a sequel, and there is a sequel, I think.
Okay.
So, Only Up 2. Oh, great, more parkour. Other than that, I started that Java Edition SMP that I talked about in the topic with all the pranks and fun stuff, and that's been fun. So, yeah, I definitely like the idea of doing one with only streamers. But right now, I'm letting a few trusted chatters and stuff in, just because I don't know enough streamers that would be wanting to join it yet. So I'm trying to build my quote-unquote friends of streamers, you could call them. So that way I could start one in the future down the road once this one kind of dies off a little bit.
Yeah, it does seem like a great idea. I like it. And it's some people you're playing with, you actually know in real life.
Yes. And
so that makes it fun
2 of the people that are on it will be doing a real life stream with me. Oh my.
So you were saying that the baking stream?
Yes, the baking stream.
I swore you were saying bacon stream. I'm like, ooh, bacon.
We could bake some bacon.
You can bake bacon.
I think we're going to make brownies. Do you think that'd go good in the brownies along with the hot sauce? The hot sauce, bacon, and brownies all mixed together. Bearded Sloth's like, I'm in. I'm showing up for this.
Yeah, I'm all in with that. There's nothing wrong with anything you just said.
So Bearded Sloth's going to be our food test subject to see if
I like this idea.
if Minecraft YouTubers can bake.
I like this. I like this idea. All right. That's been a great past week. You played quite a bit of Minecraft, actually. Way more than me.
Yeah. Well, you played none. So if I played for 2 minutes, it's way more than you.
That is true.
Now it's time for da-da-da-da-da-do. Did I do wrong? I think I do. Whatever. Anyways, continue on, BS.
We might need to regroup here or something.
Nope, no regrouping. Just continue.
Let me open it back up so you can redo your do-do-do's. Okay, so let's open it back up.
Do. Listener questions. That sounded cool. I was trying to synchronize it.
Oh, okay.
And I messed it up the first time on purpose because I thought it was funny. I have a weird sense of humor.
Get on with the question.
Our first question comes from Holy Bookworm. What is your dream job / occupation?
I can honestly say I do love what I do right now as a truck driver. I love what I do. I really do. I'm not going to lie, though. There are times where I dream of something a little bit different, maybe. I do like staring at computer screens. So maybe some kind of data entry position or something, and this seems like low end or starting position type stuff, but I think I'd actually enjoy that quite a bit. Just copying and typing in data entry stuff.
You can't type that fast.
No, but I could get better.
Yeah.
It's not that I can't type. I can type.
Just slow.
Not nearly as fast as you. No, I don't type very often. I'm holding a steering wheel in place instead.
I need to get American Trucking Simulator. And you can get American Content Creator Simulator.
There you go. Sounds like a good trade-off. Fun fact here, I actually did computer-aided drafting, CAD, in high school and really got good at it and really enjoyed it. So I was doing like architecture and stuff and designs and blueprint designs and all that kind of stuff. I actually thought about going to college for that. It was between that or automotive repair.
Oh, yes, two things, being an architect or a mechanic.
And I knew very little about cars. So I went with automotive repair because I thought it'd be more challenging and it'd be interesting to me. And it's something I didn't already know. So that's what I went to college for.
You could have been an architect.
I could have been.
Or an engineer or something.
I kind of wonder what life would be like if I made that other choice. I don't know. But anyways, all I know now in life, I'm living the dream and I'm also podcasting a little bit. And I really enjoy doing that.
Yeah. So I would say a streamer / content creator. But if I was to go quote unquote full time as a content creator, be successful enough to do the quote unquote full time type thing, I would want to have a normal job. And this is after I graduate and everything. Speaking of, I would want to have a normal job, even if it's once or twice a week, just to have a grip on reality of what normal people have, quote unquote normal, the normies have to do. And just because it's something to do, because if I stream, I do stream every day, but if I did that and content creation as my full-time
like
job,
8 hours a day, 8 to 10 hours a day kind of thing.
I would want something else to do on top of it, even if it's once or twice a week.
Would volunteering, something, let's say with church or something, would that cover it for your own?
Oh, 100%. That's, I don't mean
health.
Get a job as in just a job. I do mean that. It could be that. If I wanted to
if
work...
it pays, great, right?
Even if it doesn't pay.
Right.
But if I wanted to work at Walmart, then I'd work at Walmart. But if I'd probably end up volunteering at like a pet shelter or something and play with dogs all day. Tough job.
Yeah, and that's important. Whatever you do, if you don't really like it, figure out what you need to do to change that.
And I love content creation.
I hear so many times people are doing something because they feel like that's the only thing they could do. If I was only in trucking for the money, I'd be miserable right now, especially right now. Just overall, I'm not doing it just for money. I enjoy truck driving.
Yeah, with anything you do, I see a lot of people doing this in the modern world we live in, of wanting to be that YouTuber, wanting to be that streamer for the money. Don't do it for the money. You're not going to enjoy it.
And you're probably not going to make that much. I was just listening to the other podcast today, and they were talking a little bit about this and about how they became full-time content creators. They're not making that much money.
No, especially when you're a smaller but enough to pay the bills type content creator.
In fact, one of them that I would have assumed was doing okay for themselves is actually saying they're depleting their savings every month.
Yeah, no, it's very hard to be a content creator. That's why I have it listed as the dream job.
Absolutely.
It's not happening. But it's a goal.
Man, we're getting all in depth here. This is the kind of stuff we talk about on After Hours, by the way.
Maybe we need to do an After Hours show of just about the life of content creators. There we go.
Help support us as content creators and go subscribe. And that does help, right?
Yeah.
You have to understand, if you're consuming content, whoever's doing it, they're doing it because it's fun for them, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And it would be nice for you to throw them a few bucks here and there.
No. Okay, yes, I do
And
the
I'm not
Twitch
just
Prime
talking about
ads
myself.
just
I
for jokes.
love podcasting.
Yeah.
I just like doing this. This to me is fun.
It is.
Especially with you, Little C. You make it fun, and you, the listeners, make it even more fun.
Hey, are you saying the listeners are cooler? Well, yeah, they are cooler than me.
Yes, I am. But just know that you are consuming. You're the consumer. You're the customer. Pay for the product in some way. Whether that's appreciating them, leaving them a rating, whatever it is, whatever your means are. And I get not everybody has the means to donate to everybody. I totally get that.
Even if it's a comment or something, a message in a live stream chat, when I see one of those messages of someone's like, dude, this video was really good, or I really enjoyed this, that makes my day. And I'm not just saying that.
Right.
I see that and I'm like, wow, I actually affect people in a good way that's not making them want to throw a computer across the room.
And here's another thing, that feeling, right?
Yeah.
And that is a genuine feeling. I've had it just hosting Jericho, right? People appreciate what we do, this podcast. People appreciate that. But there is something when somebody does make a donation, even if it's $1, that means they took time out of their lives. They appreciate us enough, right, to make that happen. And that to me is an amazing feeling, even if it is 50 cents, even, right? It's not about the money.
It's about the idea of it.
It's about the thought behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somebody that's donating, they've thought about it.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
I cannot say the same for some people in my Twitch chat that are way too generous.
No, they're awesome.
You know who you are. Save your money, okay? You don't have to spend that much money on people. It's not good for you.
All right, we better move on. This show's getting crazy. We might need to do an after hours.
Yes.
And
about
talk
content
about this.
creation. That's
I love
a great
it.
Idea.
That is great. I think that will be our next one. I do want to go to our live chat. We did get a comment going back to this, and this is from Holy Bookworm, whose question we were just answering. And she said, he could have been many things, but he is himself, and that is what counts. Aww.
What do you want him to do for you, Holy Bookworm? What needs fixed around the house?
Yeah, that's hilarious. All right. Thank you for the question. Next question. Got another one. Starhammer 88. I wonder if the 88 is 88 miles per hour or the year they were born or what.
Maybe they just like the number. Maybe it's their favorite NASCAR driver.
Might be. Hey, guys. I'm sure it's been asked before, but what is your favorite mob in Minecraft? And what is your favorite animal in real life?
I think my favorite mob in Minecraft is the Oxalotl. One, because I never knew about them before they were in Minecraft. So it brought me into this reality of an Oxalotl-filled real-life world. And that just changed my life. It was crazy.
I knew nothing about Oxalotls.
Yeah, I never heard. So I think that's the reason I like them. And there's different colors of them. And they're just stinking adorable. And in real life, I gotta go with capybaras. Or hamsters. I guess capybaras are just giant hamsters.
Pretty much.
Yeah, those rodents.
Axolotls.
Yes.
They're not as pretty in real life, though.
There are some cute ones, though.
Are they?
They're cuter, but they're
kind of weird looking.
They're not as blocky as in Minecraft, but they're still really cool.
But Minecraft ones, adorable. All right, now as far as the questions go, I love questions like these, even if they have been repeat questions.
Because we come up with a different answer every time, because we have memory loss, it seems, and can't remember what we said last show.
Pretty much. I forget what I might have said before on this one, but I'm going to go with fireflies. Oh, wait.
Don't even get me started on that. We don't need an hour and a half of me ranting about that.
Yeah, Minecraft there. The fireflies. Yeah, no. All right. Maybe pandas. Honestly,
a panda rolling around.
They're just really fascinating. And even in the game, they're so diverse.
They are.
And I love that they included all those details in it. I actually watched the little video or whatever where they explain they actually sent somebody to study pandas before they put them in game. And I thought that was really cool.
They're probably the most complex, I guess, species in Minecraft because there's genes that you don't see as the texture. There's like double layered genes of how they It's crazy complex.
Yeah, and I love that. And I wish they did take a little bit more time with those kind of things more often.
I don't want, because I tried to get a brown panda and bred about 1,000 pandas, and then I realized there's all these different genes that you have to line up for it to be a brown panda.
Okay.
No, we don't need that in more Minecraft mobs.
I like that kind of stuff. Anyways, now as far as real life, this should be a no-brainer for everybody. I mean, you should know this from my name. It's an elephant, of course.
Yeah, that's the elephant in the room.
Just kidding. Just kidding. A sloth, obviously.
Duh.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Easy, easy, easy. All right, it's been a great show, Little C.
Yeah, but it'd never be finished without everyone's favorite part of the show, Holy Bookworm's Joke of the Week.
What lights up a soccer stadium?
A soccer match. And for all you people across the pond, football.
Football. Yeah, a soccer match. I was kind of debating there. Do I give her the laugh or do I give her the fail? I was
You get a
kind of going back.
singular ha.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. I don't know on that one. All right, thank you for that joke, Holy Bookworm. We look forward to it every week. I'm sure the listeners do too. Before we log off, it's time to gather our Minecraft friends and extend the invitation to your fellow players. Join us in spreading the Block Party hype by sharing our awesome Discord community, checking out our YouTube channel, downloading our free Bedrock add-on packs, and unlocking that exclusive content as a subscriber at theblockpartymc.com. Let's get this party started.
We want to hear from you. We love your comments and questions. You can email us at contact@theblockpartymc.com or leave us a voicemail or text us at 1-260-222-7240.
Thank you for being here. We truly appreciate it. Make sure to tell everyone about the Block Party, a Minecraft podcast. I'm Bearded Sloth, and now I gotta eat my coffee.
And I'm Little C, and I gotta go pet an axolotl.